is Ms. Karen DeBlasio. DeBlasio, proceed.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. My name is Karen DeBlasio. I'm the mom of two twin girls who are 15, sophomores in high school, and I'm also the stepmom to two Howard County graduates. Superintendent, Chairman Wu, members of the board, I appreciate the opportunity to speak this evening. In thinking about the best way to use my time and how to be impactful with my words tonight, I originally thought I would just speak and let you know how virtual learning has impacted my two girls, as I said, twins who are sophomores in high school. But the more I thought about it, the more I came to believe that wasn't the best use of my time here. I say this respectfully because I truly believe very few of you on the board really care about my kids or any of our kids. You've heard story after story of how a fully virtual model is negatively impacting our kids socially, emotionally, and academically, yet you've made no progress in moving our county forward. We've watched as schools in our county, around the state, around the country, and around the world have opened back up. We've listened to our own governor as recently as today, the state superintendent, our county's health officer, numerous scientists, infectious disease experts, doctors, medical professionals, and on say that kids can be back in school. To quote Governor Hogan, there is no public health reason to keep students out of schools. The science is clear. And to answer a question that was asked by a board member during the work session earlier, Maryland's Department of Health Deputy Secretary for Public Health Services, Dr. Jinlene Chan, said, while COVID-19 vaccines have begun to become available for educators and other school staff, reopening decisions should not be based on vaccination availability or levels among staff. So kids should be back in school. But where are we? We have a plan that was written last summer and last updated in September. That was 4 months ago. To me, that means no progress has been made on the county's plan to return to in-person instruction for 4 months, and that's just inexcusable. And let's be honest, the September document really is not a plan. It's 169 pages with roughly 49.5 pages of how virtual learning will be structured. That's not a reopening plan. It's a virtual instruction plan. There's half a page of information on transition to hybrid, and that's it. I feel like that's what you think of our kids and their education. You gave them half a page. I just think it's shameful. We deserve, and we should have by now, it's January, we should have by now an operational, detailed, and thoughtful plan on how we will move to a hybrid or full in-person model. We also need to hold you, central office and Board of Education, accountable for what's in that September document. On page 46, there's a list of several supports the county committed to the state to provide to parents, professional learning on how to navigate the digital ecosystem, parent peer meetups, webinars on social emotional strategies for dealing with the virtual environment, and many other supports that sound really great. Have they been offered? Have they been offered countywide and not haphazardly on a school-by-school basis? I don't think they have been. So I want to close by just saying this. Parents who want schools to reopen know it is a process. We do not want teachers and staff to die. We do not want schools to open at all costs. We simply expect this board, the superintendent, and the county to stop pointing fingers at one another, telling us what they can't do, and start doing what you can do and what you should have been doing all along. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. DeBlasio. Our next speaker is Ms. Jenny